Hi, it's Crimsonite here again, and I want to speak about something I thought about yesterday, actually, something I realized, and that is about belief. And let's say, you have people always getting in trouble, like myself, and I always get out of it, and it's because people believe in me, there's always someone that believes that I could do good or I have potential to do better, even if it's just in a small way for myself. Uh, but belief, I realize that if you believe something, it will happen, and if you don't, it will not happen. And how I realize this is that I owed more than one person's money. And I owe some people, mostly people who sell weed, right? I credit weed when I'm really stressed out and I don't have money. Most times I pay it back. Sometimes in two cases I believe or three I did not pay back. And one of the individuals I don't see anymore, and two of them I see them but they still deal with me. And they understand well circumstances and everything. However, paying back is like alright. And then they got another person that I owe money to, and he confronted me a couple days back and got a little hostile. And I realized, and yesterday, I had the money to pay him back, but his shop was closed. He actually has a shop, and I credited from him. His shop was closed, and I was determined to pay him back. I was determined to pay him back. I owe him like $200-300. I was determined to give him $1,000. But this guy's shop was closed. I was like, damn, yo, every time I want to pay like this person or a certain type of person back, I can't. And I didn't realize why. I realize it's difficult for me to pay certain people back. But yesterday I realized why. And these guys I owe money too. Well, they don't even stress about it. I owe this guy money and I come back and I'm like, yo, I'll pay you for that credit another day, and I'm still gonna buy something now, cool. And this guy trusts me, And as the word trust, like credit and trust, it goes together. Sometimes instead of asking for a credit, you ask for a trust, and it's trust. You give trust. So this guy trusts me, and even though I don't pay him back in his money, he knows I am gonna pay him back in some kind of favor. It's life. And regardless, if you trust me, you're going to give me this. But now, if you don't trust me and you do give me this like credit, well, I can't pay you back if you don't trust me. If you trust me, this weed hustler, he trusts me, so I can pay him back. But this shopkeeper, he does not trust me. I got the money to pay him back. I'm determined to pay him back, and I can't pay him back because he does not trust me. Now, if you and it's like believing in a person, like this guy doesn't believe in me, you know what I mean? I'm a good person. I'm a good worker. I get a lot of jobs. I'm down right now, but I'll get back up. But it's like this guy doesn't trust me that, I'll be able to, pay him back or whatever. But this hustler, like, he knows, well, I'm good for it. But the shopkeeper guy, he doesn't trust me. And it got me to thinking about trust and how Jesus again, the religious stuff, Crimson Night. But Jesus, remember, Jesus told like crippled people like get up and walk, and like if you believe, you have to believe. You can't just say these words or whatever. You have to believe, and it's the same thing. You have to trust that this is true. And then when it comes to trust and all this, it's like you got a lot of smokers and everything, and it's like a lot of people don't give them anything, a lot of people don't help them because people don't believe that they could help them. But no matter what, as long as you believe that this person, no matter what situation they're in, that they could become better or they could change your lives, it will happen. But if you don't believe it, it will never happen. So like somebody has to like believe in a person for them to become better. So if a person is down and nobody believes in them, they stay down. But if somebody believes in them, well, they get out of the situation. But it's like this guy don't believe in me, It's I wouldn't call it hurtful, but it's strange, and it led me to thinking because I like to, compare and contrast like things I'm thinking about, even stuff I go through, I learn from, so I could compare it to other things that I'm like mystified about or questioning myself about, like from the past, like so, especially like these Jesus miracles and all this stuff. But anyways, because like a lot of people are straight, like like hooked on this stuff and die hard on it. It's like a lot of they don't even understand what they're doing or what they're telling you. A lot of them can't even read. Anyways, yeah, the trust thing though, it's strange, but it's true. If you believe, it will happen. If you do not, and that's the problem of the world. And then to believe in someone, to trust that they will become better. Is that all right, say I give somebody something, or I give somebody some money or something. Now this person don't have any way of paying me back financially or whatever, but however, I believe, I trust that in some kind of way I'm going to need a favor from this person, I'm going to need, or even my children in the future, going to need something. And even though like it's not written or official or anything, even though we may not even remember it, that favor is going to be paid. So like giving and this kind of stuff and like believing in someone and like regretting giving or this kind of stuff, it's like unnecessary, because when you think about it, in the long run, it works out anyways. You know what I mean? Somebody owes you, they don't pay you back financially, they're going to lose in some kind of way and you're going to gain. So, like, in that sense, you could always trust anyone. If you understand life that way, you could trust anyone. You could trust them to be them. You could trust somebody because you know that no matter what, the circumstances are going to work out and they're going to pay you back. No matter what, even if they don't want to, they are going to pay you back. So it's on you to be like, if you couldn't afford to like trust them right now and wait for them, because it's sort of like an investment, but it's not like an official investment. It's not like people just go and give away everything they have and say, I'll get it back, because it's way more complicated than that. You're not going to get it in terms of money or the way you want it. So, but it's still about trust, and a lot of people who have family members in messed up positions and stuff, like, yo, dude, you gotta believe in them. Yeah, because let's say World War III happens, and they're a rough type. You treat them fucked up, right? You treat them messed up, and stuff start happening, and like it's real rough, and they the kind of people who could stand up and do something, defend a territory or something. But about trust, man, and like the thing about it too is like when you think about how Jesus like believing in His word is like it's about understanding too, yes. But even if you don't understand it, once you believe, it is what it is, man. Like I believe like this guy gonna borrow money from me, alright? Like I'll lend you that, no problem, because I believe you're going to pay me back, even though you come to me borrowing this money with the intention not to pay me back. I still believe that you're going to pay me back and you're going to pay me back. That's the way it is, man. Anyways, Crimson Knight, peace.